Hello guys and welcome to my channel. We are reading and commenting on Reddit stories and questions. Of course, every story is unique, but we often find them relatable. And what is the best way of gaining life experience and learning something is through real life situations. Yeah, and analyzing them. So today's topic is in question: how to have a decent conversation about my deal breakers. I just realized that talking about my deal breakers feels like I talk about my traumas and fears. It's like I project what happened before with anyone, family, friends, and men, and bring it back again to the table unconsciously. I want to have a healthy conversation and I want to express myself clearly. The real me, not what happened to me or what I fear when I'm with a man. First of all, this is a very great sign that you even understand that. Because the amount of people that go on dates and just throw their deal breakers and act out of their trauma is insane. And people don't even understand how far away from, I don't even know, reality they are. So this is very good that you even understand that. Second, I think that if you're still bringing up your traumas and you act out of your traumas and that still bothers you, probably, most likely, not even probably, but most likely, your traumas are still not healed and the wounds are open. So you need to look into that, work with that, and work with the root of the problem. Yeah, not only with the trauma itself, but with the root of that problem. Then, the juiciest part: how to have a decent conversation about my deal breakers. It is a very good thing to do some reverse engineering here. What do I mean by that? So write down your deal breakers. Then think, what qualities make that person to do those actions that will be deal breakers for you? Why exactly those are the deal breakers for you? And another one is, what kind of person will never do that? What qualities that person has? For example, we'll remember the scene from the movie Eyes Wide Shut. I think that this is an amazing movie that illustrates perfectly why so many relationships don't work. And do you remember when Alice asked Bill, "Would you ever cheat on me?" And he answered, "Out of consideration for you, I would never do that." And she was not satisfied. Technically, he did not cheat, but she still was not happy, right? So technically, somebody might not have your deal breaker, but you will still be not satisfied. Because most likely what she was expecting from him and what she would be satisfied with is if he said, "You are my choice. I value and love you for this, this, and that. I am happy in my relationships. If I wasn't happy in these relationships, I would have come to you and I would talk to you. And if nothing changed, I would probably divorce. And then I would look for somebody else who will make me happier and more satisfied." But also, on top of all of that, cheating is not within my values, right? So that's why it is very important to understand why exactly this deal breaker bothers you, right? And what kind of qualities the person that will never allow that would have. For example, another example, I would never be with a man that goes to the nightclubs every weekend. Yeah, that would be a deal breaker. It's not really a deal breaker, it's a sign for me of a person that doesn't match my values. And for example, the guy might not go to the clubs every weekend, but maybe he's sitting at home and doing nothing all weekend, or maybe he's just getting drunk at home. Yeah? So he doesn't go to clubs, which is a deal breaker for me, but he is still not satisfying my needs, or like I'm still don't like something, this doesn't align with me. So that's why I'm analyzing why exactly I don't want to go to I don't want to have a man that goes to clubs every weekend. First of all, because I don't do that. I don't like that. I don't find that fulfilling. I feel like it's dumping my energy. And I think that I can make my time more useful over the weekend. For example, I have a lot of hobbies and I might do that. Or I can go to museums. Or if I'm feeling more tired, I just can stay home and chill at home and read a book or watch a movie and connect with my partner throughout the weekend. Yeah? Or for also another easy example, the deal breaker. I don't want a man that is lying. I want a man that is honest and that knows how to communicate properly. I hope that that explains pretty much, right? So it's very good to do some reverse engineering and deeper analysis why exactly that's a deal breaker for you. And move from not what you don't want to and what you don't tolerate, rather than what are you looking for in a partner. That will be much better shift of focus and a lot more productive, I think. So yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about this. You guys feel free to comment or add something or discuss or don't agree with me if you don't agree. So yeah, and of course I will leave a comment under this post that I made a video about it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.